I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Why? I guess. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face.
I don't see any source on you or me. Maybe you're right. At least they don't. But you didn't die. I guess I am. There isn't anywhere. You'll see.
Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn. They've made it to shore.
I know you.
These bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay. Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with a graceful...
I suppose that's what passes for wit in your neck of the... bog, I should think. But wait. Perhaps I spoke too... I was with you on that ill-fated ship. And might well, you have my...
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
My gratitude is worth a great deal, if only you'd realize. Now then, if there's nothing further. I'm sure I don't.
He sighs, dramatic.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the wave...
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse, I see continents dotted with mighty sea. What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean just what I say.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter...
Well, don't just stand there gawking. The very same. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the world... Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunity. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry, for then by all means...
He watches you depart without...
A black cat. Some would see this as an omen.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you.
What? How did I get? Huh? Yeah, fine.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you. The cat's eyes are...
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Now, where should I put this one?
You'll stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no...
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and the fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Dallas.
Yes, Your Holiness.
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself. A traitor cannot be murdered. Easy enough to avoid.
Come on,
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. She was here. I only turned away. I'm sick with worry. Completely. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. You are an angel. Truly you are. Mummy's right here. Where are you?
Think I ain't watching. That's your big blue jay.
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Yeah, that, Farah. You gotta cut that out. What's happened to you?
Just because the pair of you are filthy, cheating liars don't mean I can't beat ya.
Our father, a little respect to Griff's right hand, Topsy Girl.
Where are you?
Right hand, my winker. Fella's got more right hands than an octopus.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshie. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then. Blaming a bloke you just met for your misfortune, are you? Ease off, or I'll go ahead and double what you owe. Are you really gonna make this so hard, Freshie? We'll see about that, Freshie.
Our Father, who presideth
say he'll touch it all day long. All dilly eye day.
Coloured like a dog. A very pink, very long dog. I'd pity you, but Shaka the Ineffable has no patience for weakness. Laughing in the faces of my enemies, of course. Little do they know, the most powerful sorcerer the world has ever known scuttles on their very shores. This power is my birthright, same as that, of course. They'll happily dump your maggot-ridden corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Ha! Of course, precious. But witches and sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery with
twists and rubs and tweaks the nubs. He strokes and pokes like all the blokes. He say he'll touch it all day long. Combs it out all dilly eye day. Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free.
Got two of my own, haven't I?
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something. Go on then, give...
You grab the plank and pull, but strain as you might...
Forget it.
You get a good look at the hearty fellow, broad as a hull and sunburnt from all sides. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braid. He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble. I suppose it were a fool's errand, thinking I could make something out of this heap. But I couldn't help myself from...
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well...
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from... Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast. Well, that's quite the story now. Let's save it for a better day. Say when we've... Suffice to say, I'd at least be Captain Beast in better times. I'm out of a ship at the moment, though. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as... Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I've picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing. Then it's settled. Capital. Well, that's that sorted. Onward then.
Easy now, old chap. It isn't my fault she's dead. Gods. The smell, though.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
Goodness, but this place has made you cranky. Perk up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about.
Be, Sam.
I only mean that if you think about it logically, she's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, chap. Don't be unreasonable. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy for grief.
What did you say?
That's what happened, isn't it?
Bleeding snake.
Now, let's not get nasty. Greet's better off, I'm sure.
Keep my name out of your mouth, Alpal.
Easy now, old chap. It isn't my fault.
Oh, 10 bottles of mead,
Gods.
1,000 bottles
Smell,
of dust,
I'm gonna
50
give one more
bottles of
chance to
tears,
shut that ugly mouth of yours.
make the hinges rust.
Goodness, but this place has made you cranky. Perk up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about.
Why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
yield to none. Eat.
Send us your children, your supplicants, and you divine. Lest the void overtake and devour us all. Lest the void overtake and devour us all. Lest the void overtake and devour us all. Lest the void overtake and devour us all.
priest's jaws might be sewn shut with fishing wire, so harshly do they clench at the sight of beast. He speaks one clipped, precise syllable.
Son.
Beast offers only a harumph, which the priest chooses not to hear.
Our Father, who presideth over us all.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Now, have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a...
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one. In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want... I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a part. Are you interested? Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't. Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally someone... The plan's simple. Completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location. It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me a map and I'll show you where to go. Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for.